Why don't we get into our Kail Lowry story, y'all? So Kail Lowry has found meat locker Ray. She went all the way to Texas to get some final information about him, about her childhood, and why he wasn't as present for her as she would have liked for him to be. It's a very, very touching conversation, but I'm going to play it for you guys and we'll talk about it on the flip side. So here you go.
But at what point did you just not call or mail stuff anymore? Did you know we were coming?
What did I make, Suzanne?
Yes.
Imagine where I would be if you would have raised me.
We tried to get you, but we should have went back. We shouldn't have just let it go. Because I think if we'd have went back, we would have found out that she didn't go to rehab like she was supposed to.
Wish that someone would have tried harder. But if things would have been different, if the adults could have just gotten their shit together earlier, it should have been like that. I should have been coming down here. But it just feels like nobody tried, and that's what's so frustrating. I grew up not knowing who you were. I didn't know you. My kids don't know you. I don't know how to let go of the anger, and I guess that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to be mad anymore. But at what point did you just not call or mail stuff anymore?
There you guys go. I wanted to ask actually if any of you guys were members of Kail Lowry's Patreon account and able to watch the full video, because I really want to know what y'all thought about the overall thing. In fact, let me go ahead to see Kail's Patreon to see if I want to sign up just to watch this one video, because I do think that this is something that might interest you guys. So let me go ahead, search Kail Lowry Patreon. But overall, like I said, there's just something really weird and sad about how it's almost normal to go and like film such an intimate moment for content and for monetization purposes. Like it just feels really, really strange. But because of where we're at right now, where so many people do these sorts of things, like, maybe it's not hitting as shockingly as it should, but it is a really strange and shocking thing, what just happened there, just saying. And it looks like a lot of you guys are on the same page. Of course, it's incredibly sad what she's going through, but it's incredibly, incredibly weird to set up a tripod, film yourself crying as you're listening to these like shocking and traumatic stories about why your father kind of abandoned you as a child or how he was struggling. Like it's weird. He's in a very, very vulnerable state right now. He's in hospice care. Like this is a weird and predatory thing to do, but I digress. Listen, guys, I did drop a StreamYard link in case you guys wanted to call in with your opinions about the Kail story, the Farrah/Sophia tattoo story, or anything like that. Okay. Acacia, your comment made me laugh so hard. She's like, listen, Kail and her money. You can't make this ish up. And listen, this is what Javi said, right? She and Javi have a lot of beef right now. And Javi said, I can't believe you took my child from me, just to go and drop him off with a babysitter so you can go and run behind this man you don't even know and you don't even care about. Kail was allegedly bragging to her like family, friends, or whatever, that this was just something that she's doing for content. Essentially, I don't care about this guy, which listen, she doesn't care about her dad. It's totally understandable. Her dad was not present in her life. So I understand why she wouldn't care about him. But then to brag that you're going to use him in hospice for like content and make like money is kind of strange, right? The lady talking, I believe it was her aunt who helped her coordinate things. And her sister, I think her sister's name's like Mackenzie or something, was also present as well. So it's either her aunt or her sister, but I believe it was her aunt. Shelby says, who's the lady talking? And if Susie was going to rehab, that would have been done so bad to have a court order to stay away. That's what she said before. Ashley says, I'm not actually mad about this. Laura says, yes, I get why she's upset and I'm happy she's talked to her dad, but she didn't for effing money and it's gross. East Awesome's in the building. What did he say? I see a comment about East Awesome. What did you say, East? I can't find your comment here. Let's see. I don't know why, but anytime I'm trying to like go back and find some comments, like everything kind of just like goes away, which is driving me nuts, right? Kail was a doll when she was little, says Cammy. Bree says, this bothers me. Girl, you just got major surgery and you're flying and crying. Not flying and crying. No wonder her face is blowing up. It's cortisol, stress, inflammation. And, speaking of the surgery, it is true that there's a lot going on, with Kail this year, right? Because she started off the holidays, right? She didn't spend the holidays with the kids. She was recovering from second round of lipo, boob work, and just, tummy tuck stuff. Mommy makeover part 2. Then a couple months later, what happened? She's getting surgery for her double chin and neck area. And then what happens? Next, she disappears because she wants to confront her father and this and that. Like, it's a lot going on. This has been a really, really heavy, hectic, and busy year for Kail, a very, very stressful year for Kail. And so, yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And it looks like a lot of you guys are just, stunned by this entire thing. And I'm with you guys. It's all so strange. Hey, wait a second. I did say I was going to go on her Patreon. So let me see how much his Patreon costs so I can get all that juice. Bree says, but she needs to do something out of her heart, not for money. Everything she does is for money. It's so empty. She's so empty. It's sick. And that's the sad and scary part, is that Kail only thinks in terms of money, right? So if you listen to her podcast, for example, she had that girl, she was like a YouTuber, Tish something, like the one who was on the canceled podcast with Ethan. No, it's Frenemies, I think. Whatever. If you guys know her, she's Tish, and she's been on YouTube forever. She's like a big troll. So Kail had her on the podcast, and every other word is, we should monetize that. We should monetize that. We should make that a business. Like, that's how she thinks. And then when she was talking about like being very depressed, wanting to end herself, and people being like, oh no, you can't do that. You've got kids to live for. Your kids are so young. Some of them are like a year old. Like, no, she goes, oh, it's okay. Like, I've got a lot of money. I'm better off, they're better off with me, like, deceased than me here. Like, that's truly, truly, truly how she thinks and feels. And it's just so, so sad to me, right? You know what, sweet bonjour, I think this is the best way you can say it, right? And it makes me sad because when you watch that video, you see all of the hurt, right? All of the pain, all of the suffering that has led to her, unfortunately, becoming such a weird person, right? Who seems to lack like basic empathy and like a lot of just like, basic interpersonal things and skills, right? Thank you, Honey Badger. That is so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, it makes me sad for her. I'm sad for her, but at the same time, I think the filming of it, choosing the right angle for yourself, looking down, making sure the camera's capturing you crying with your little handkerchief, and then picking out the perfect sad song, and then, putting it behind your little paywall. It's all so strange. Shelby says, my dad would have gotten up off that bed and smacked that phone down. Oh my God, gross. Film it for you, cool. And that's what I'm thinking. Film it for yourself, for your memories, right? But then to go and make money off of it is insane. It's unhinged in a way that only Kail knows, right? Keisha says, Kail also used her niece for content. She took her to Target and got 2 carts of toys to make herself look good. Anything for her money. Listen, Kail and her money. It's insane. I really do not know what to say. Thank you, Bree, for becoming a member. So excited to have you here. So let's take a look, you guys. I am on Kail's Patreon thing right now. Hey, it's actually not that expensive. Y'all, I think I might sign up for a month. You know what I'm going to need? Hang on. Let me present it. Because sometimes people have these like memberships that cost a lot of money. Look, I've wanted to join a membership for somebody. I forgot who. Or actually, I remember, but I want to put this person on blast. And I was like, oh, like I like, because, other creators that I like, I join their memberships. And it's typically, I don't know, like $3 a month or something. I go to this one creator's. It was like 12 euros a month. I was like, no, you're doing too much. So here it is. Kail Lowry. Kail Lowry is a host of okay, whatever, right? That's a cute picture of her, right? She's got her merch. Listen, I got to get my merch out. The holidays are coming, y'all. And you know what? I still have my Grace Report t-shirt. I keep telling myself I have to wear it, but I keep forgetting because I've been going out to lunch lately. So anyway, this is what she has essentially. Her Barely Famous podcast, I really do not care for it, to be honest with you guys. I don't really care to actually see her talking to people. I think I just want this one particular thing because it's going to unleash a lot of, very important information and details about her upbringing and who she is, right? So I'm only going to sign up for like 1 month just to get this particular piece of content. And guys, look, it's only €4.50. Famous effers. I don't know if she calls people that, but okay. will be able to enjoy content in an entirely new format. Join now and receive the following perks. Videos of Barely Famous. No, I don't want it. Chapter 7 book club. No, I can't read. Exclusive bonus mini-sodes. No, I don't want this stuff. I want the thing about the dad. Hang on. Where is it? Kathleen, don't care. Karma Chaos, don't care. Chapter 7. So you have to figure out like which thing you're going to buy. Where does like the exploited dad category fall? Let me go to more membership options. And here I was thinking it was great. It's only $4.50. But if I pay this $4.50 now, they're only going to give me Barely Famous, and I don't care about that. I'm just trying to find the thing about the dad. So let's do this from Isaac to Elliot. What happens if I click on this? Hang on. It opens in a new tab. So hang on. Listen, I need y'all guys' help here right now. We're gonna make this happen together, okay? Lord have mercy. So, for example, I think it would fall into the same category as her Isaac coming out story. And, speaking of monetization, this is something she did to Isaac too. Isaac on the podcast said that he didn't want to go on social media or to really make a formal announcement about his sexuality. He's a minor, right? And then Kail said that she told him like he needed to go ahead and monetize it. I'm like, why does this girl think this way? It's so crazy. So in order to watch this, if I click play, I assume it's going to tell me to buy something. Oh, I can watch this for free.
Figured I'd probably cry at some point, and it's probably best just to go.
So they give you a 30-second preview. Okay. Unlock this post. Join to unlock. Unlock this post. Log in or sign up. Well, no, I don't want to sign up. I don't have one of these. And I don't want her seeing that it's Grace Report. I'm going to have to create an alt. Guys, I'll be back because I really do want to see this thing. So she sells them per episode. So for example, the Isaac episode is $7.50, right? So I'll have to take a look and see. Do I still own? You know what, Carly? I do have that in my sister's house back in Ottawa. I have it. Yes. I have my Grace Report. I have the, and it's still hilarious. I still laugh about that scene all the time in 90 Day Fiancé. What is it? Nicole y Pedro son muy malo para mi familia. Remember from 90 Day Fiancé, Chantal's family. Something lazy with Nicole and Azen in Morocco. Yes, I still rock my merch. And I wear my sweater shirts to sleep. So nasty and so rude. Hi, baby gorgeous. These sorts of things. Yes. I still have them. Right. Good morning, Amelia. Carly says Kail will always be Kail. Ain't that the truth? Is that a good thing, though? I don't know. You tell me. You know what? We need the Big Gulp cups. MDR. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get a tumbler and put Big Gulp on it. That is so funny. So funny. A says, you know what? This is hilarious. Exploiting a father who put a chain on his fridge so you can't steal his roadkill meat. Sits fine with me. She's extra though with the freight crying. You know what? You kind of ate with that one. I think you're right. Her father was insane, but you know what? Kail now actually is pro her dad and extra anti her mom because the dad told her that he always tried. I don't know if he provided proof that he always tried, but he told her that that was the case and that the mom kept her away and she fell for it. I'm like, isn't that what all the deadbeats say though? Just saying. Good morning, Allie. Nice to see you. Hope your meeting went well yesterday. Carly says, did Tiger Lily break up with the guy? Listen, we did talk about this maybe last week or the week before. And the general consensus was that they might be faking it for a spot on that, that final paradise thing, like Love in Paradise, to see if they'll make up or break up sort of a thing. Because around the same time they started with these rumors or whatever, Darcy and her husband were also doing this sort of a thing. So it looks like those two couples might be cast on the show and they're trying to build some buzz. Allie feels the same way. She thinks that Kail's father is lying to her. I really, really do believe that to be the case. And I'm kind of sad that she fell for it so easily, right? I do not trust that man at all. Becky doesn't want me to give Kail my $7.50. What if I do a chargeback? No, I'm just kidding.